Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave. How's it going, my friends? God bless you. I hope that everything is going your way. It's Monday, so I hope that the new week is treating you nicely. Had a very nice Sunday yesterday. Just kind of took the day off, enjoying myself. Okay, let's see, is this thing working? Had a very nice Sunday. Oh, okay, alright. Okay, so just bear with me. Get this thing started. Uh, Yay. Okay. All right. So, hi there. My name is Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to join me for, yes, exciting times. We are going to be taking a look at 3 different augment builds here for Fujin, Geras, and Kung Lao. Yes, I have all of the augments. Just missing a couple at level 4 of the generics. But, having all of these augments available to play with has definitely allowed me to create, some fancy builds. So I wanted to share some fancy builds with you. They all kind of revolve around one sort of singular idea. Here we are going for really more grappling kind of strategy in combat, really trying to go for fancy command grabs or fancy combos. Yes, with the augments, it seems like anything is possible. Okay, so let's see the live stream chat. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. Hey there, Tajin, Jeremy, Mohammed, Bearded King, Salok, and Yuri. God bless you guys. Fake Otaku, God bless you. Thank you so much for joining along. Please don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy these kinds of videos. We have kind of changed the format of our augmented builds videos, trying to give you just a lot, because it seems like there's a lot in the game. So I really just want to get out these ideas. These ideas, I feel, yes, it allows you to be so creative with this augment system, this customization system. So here we're going to take Fujin along for a ride into co-op. These things are to take you through the toughest activities, these augment builds. They're meant to take you through Lucky Towers, through Stage 6, and specifically, we're going to be taking a look here to be Wrecking Poor Collector with different characters, different strategies, which I think is very exciting. But all of these builds that we're looking at today all kind of revolve around like two ideas. A more grappling style of combat as well as the slow effect. So if you're not familiar with the slow effect, all of the magic attacks in the game can cause a slowdown effect on the opponent once they are hit successfully with a magic type move. Okay, so eek. So we gotta do the move here. So this build is all around punishing the opponent with this command grab. Now, with the punish, we're able to land the move successfully. So here with the opponent slowed down, it's not only easier to get a punish, but you can also get the counter, right? So the counter is, I think, a little bit harder to pull off with the punish. You get the punish when the opponent is still in the recovery frames, whereas you get the counter when the opponent is in the startup frames. So we're really able to go for those, counters just really easily with the slow effect. And it's all very helpful because we are using just a fancy combo attack with Fujin here. So let's take a look at the actual attack. And this is something that you'll need to equip as well from the special abilities, because we are using Deadly Winds. So Deadly Winds gives you the ability to amplify Fujin's command grab, which is coming off forward to L1, then R1. So let's take a look at the move list. So this is the fun thing. So we're not actually using a special move. So this is quite different from a lot of my other builds where we are sort of focusing on a special move. This is very much focused on the combo attack. Now with this fancy combo attack, you can amplify it with the special ability equipped. right? And if you do that, you'll also gain access to the brutality. So this is a locality build where we're able to just really go for the amplified tailwinds and whirlwinds as much as we want. Very nice. Okay, so thus begins the whole entire affair. Now, these builds I make to try and get you through the whole match, even if you don't get the locality to trigger right away. So as you see here with the build, Fujin is getting all of the armor. He's also getting all of the amplified gauge. Oh wow, okay, alright. So the locality also gives you access to the easy uppercut brutality. But the idea with the build is that you have to really look for the punish. With the slowdown effect, it's easier to land the punish. Getting those counters, getting those punishes, very nice. But yes, as you saw, we got the other brutality. How amusing. So yes, that's the beauty about these locality builds too, is that you can use a variety of different moves or strategies to try and get easy wins. So yes, Fujin is really just all about just swinging the opponent around, which is quite nice. Really amusing as well. It's not running any kind of like augments like natural 20 or running on empty, which are usually harder to acquire in comparison to some of the other augments that I'm using here on this build. But with all of this offensive gauge, we can really just go for that amplified attack over and over and over. Thankfully, that animation is so long, it allows you to recharge your armor. It allows you to recharge your armor and recharge your gauge. Really trying to focus on getting the counters, so this is a really great training wheels build to try and get the ability to counter off is important in Combat League. Really knowing how to counter and punish appropriately, these are great skills to have in Combat League. So this is a great training wheels build to also get this knowledge too. Okay, so Fujin, wow, really so powerful. We should probably take a look at the augments. So let's go to the augments here, because this is really lots of fun, and I do hope that you try it out. Please do let me know either in the live stream chat or in the comments after the video goes up how these builds work out for you, because I'm quite curious to know, like, if you're trying out these augments. There's so many augments. It's so much fun to play with all of the augments. Okay, so let's take a look at Fujin. Let's also take a look at the live stream chat. Thank you so much for joining along. OMG, Plague Doctor, you're a jackrabbit. Wow, OMG. Okay, so told you I got my beaked mask. OMG, brother. Thank you so much for joining along. That means like, you're part of the featured channels tab. You get to tell me what characters to play in Combat League. OMG. OMG, thank you, brother, for, getting this membership, because it really helps out with the channel, and I'm inspired by you guys to make augment builds and continue finding secrets in this game, because there is just so much to explore and discover, and getting easy wins with every character is very much possible. Okay, wow, alright, so Protector's Magic, this is the star augment of the build. Really, it allows you to devote some of your generic slots to other kinds of augments, because you're able to get fancy magic type effects with your Kusanagi, as well as your magic attacks have a 60% chance to slow. We are really just relying on that lucky 60% chance to slow, which is enough most of the time, because that Tailwind and Whirlwind, it has about 4 hits, all of which has that chance to cause that magic slowdown effect. With that magic slowdown effect, as you notice here, we're not running natural 20 or running on empty to really allow some sort of unblockable effect, because that wouldn't even work with this whole entire strategy. Here we're relying on Tailwind, right? Tailwind and Whirlwind. This thing is just a combo string. So the augments that you can use to actually amplify its damage or do something are different. So we are using different augments here, really just to try and keep our offensive gauge filled up really nice. So we've got cheap hit, which takes away your defensive gauge, and then you've got fire sale, which halves your offensive gauge costs. As well, since there's such a long animation with the whirlwind, it allows you to refill your gauge back to full with free refill. So this is just a really powerful combo of augments. These three here is giving us really great effect. Now, we are also using armor clad and in good repair. The power of these augments is that it allows you to go for a punish more easily because you've got 4 hits of armor to land your attack. Really, you just need 1 hit of armor in order to land your attack if you're really paying attention and trying to land those punishes. So 4 hits, that's even better. So really, this is what's allowing us to get sort of allowing us to land all of those counters and punishes really is because of armor clad and in good repair. Really, this is a great build to use if you're learning how to use Fujin. Let's say you want to take him into Combat League. This is a great build because it'll help you learn how to actually go for those punishes successfully. Sometimes the slow effect isn't even there. So if you're doing it without the slow effect, well, that's your skill is increasing, which is nice. I really like these kinds of builds. But we are running Luckality level 4 here to try and get that lucky kill with the fancy combo string. So if you don't want to use this for like a co-op, if you want to use it for like an endurance tower, I would suggest taking off the Luckality and swapping out swapping into something like Magic Moment. But we've got here a build with Geras. OMG. Okay, so Fujin's so powerful, but we're gonna use some of the same ideas of what we are using from that Fujin build with Geras here as well. So Geras also has some fancy command grab combo string that allows you to get a brutality. So let's pull up Geras here. Wow, let's also take a look at the comments. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. Salok, nice. Yay, thank you, my friend. Don't forget to leave a like. Justin, if you are not a Cassie main, then how did you do her stage 6 towers? Do check out my video, fastest way to farm stage 6 towers. I think that's pretty helpful for any character. I don't have magic build yet. Big hype. Yes, magic build is really nice because it allows you to really go for all of your attacks landing on the opponent without the use of something like defenseless or natural 20s plus running on empty. There's other ways to really go for your punishes and counters with this like slow effect. Okay, so oh boy. Alright, so we are using this thing. So this thing is forward 2-2, L1, does damage. We're not looking for a Luckality here, because Geras is so powerful. What we're looking for is just the punishes. Just the punishes. Okay, so let me focus. He got me. I'm dead. Alright, so we can also mix in this thing here too, which gives you access to the quicksand move, which is armor breaking, as well as it has a crushing blow too if you whiff 2 of them. But with the slowdown effect, landing the punishes is more easily done. Ooh. Armor breaking. Alright, so the long animation here pairs nicely with the slow effect. Allows you to get the move off, as well as repair your armor. Very nice. Yikes! Alright, so brutality, no locality required. Sometimes you don't need the locality because it just wastes an augment slot. And I think the fact that you can just get pure power with Geras is very nice, plus the slowdown effect. So everything is sort of like running off this like slow effect where characters are slowed down by 10%. This is really helpful for trying to learn how to counter specific characters, how to counter them as you see them in Combat League, because when you're able to notice like how an animation starts up, you're able to counter it just all the more better, or punish appropriately. So, oh wow, so we're really using the armor to go for counters and punishes, which is very, very nice. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. So, okay, so wow, yes, it really does require your abilities to be focused, though, because this is something that does not rely so much on unblockable effect so much as being able to counter and then repair your armor. So with the animations, with all of these like command grabs or special moves, you're able to really repair your armor and continue on. Geras is so powerful.
Once more. Mistake. Predictable.
Ouchie! Ouchie, that's gonna hurt! Alright, so this attack really does have, that armor breaking move, crushing blow associated to it, but we've also got a brutality associated with this one too. Ooh, ouchie. Oh, Geras. He's so much fun to play with. I would really like to take him into Combat League, I feel, one day. He's too powerful.
Mistake.
I also love his taunts. Alright, so this is the other brutality. So, lots of ways to play around with Geras and these same augments to really get lots of brutalities. I really enjoy Geras because he is, I feel, one of the best characters in the game with the best augments. He's got really a lot of powerful options off of his Jinsei, which allows you to go for more like offensive builds with Geras. Even making mistakes, it's not so bad because you're able to really weather through anything with Geras. He's just too strong. So okay, so let's take a look at these augments. Oh boy, thank you so much for joining along. God bless you. Please don't forget to leave a like. Likes really help out, especially if you like this new format of lots of builds. But yes, we are relying on the same kind of slow down effect here with natural 20 and slow going. We're not using running on empty because running on empty wouldn't really help out with our ability to land that combo string forward 2-2 L1. Forward 2-2 L1, you're able to get that crushing blow as well as a brutality off of it. With Geras, getting the crushing blow is just sort of an added bonus. So really trying to amplify the damage that we're throwing out with Crazy Pain and Magic Moment. This is what we're doing here with these augments. But I feel like getting the Jinseis are definitely more important. This Ancient Chronicler Very powerful. It gives you armor against all attacks that deal 70 or more damage. So this thing is super powerful, so powerful that it was nerfed. It was nerfed earlier back in December, or it was made so that you don't get 100% damage reduction, which you used to get with the augment. You used to be invincible against any attacks that deal 70 or more damage. Now, yes, you do take damage, which is important to use this augment here, Eternal Presence. You have 1,000 more health. You recover 8 health per second. So with this augment, you're able to sort of offset the negative side effect of Ancient Chronicler, whereby you do get damage. Now you can heal it up with Eternal Presence. As well, with Crazy Pain, you are taking more damage whenever you're getting hit, but you can heal it up. As well, since you've got this Eternal Presence, you're able to really withstand through a lot of things. Now, you could swap out some augments here. I feel like appropriate augments to replace Crazy Pain and Magic Moment would be something like the Locality specifically for Geras. If you wanted to get just the fancy brutality and you don't really care about doing damage, you can use the Locality, but I think it's easier to go for the actual brutality. Both of them are easy enough. We've also got Armor Clad and In Good Repair. This is really meant to supplement what we're getting from Ancient Chronicler. Sometimes Ancient Chronicler will kick in when we're getting hit, or we'll have Armor Clad and In Good Repair. But we've also got level 4 Chronology, which increases the radius for the quicksand. So then you're able to land those moves just a lot easier. Oh boy, yes, really do quite enjoy Geras. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you so much for joining along. God bless you, my friends. Oh boy. Justin, I think you should put Lifestealer on Raiden. Oh boy, yes, maybe, perhaps. I think, like, the builds, you can totally tailor them for your playstyle, your situation, because these builds that I'm presenting, I'm not saying that they're the best way of playing with the character, but really they are a great way of, like, jumping off and trying to experience them if you have augments. Really, I think trying to play with every character, this should be goal, because you did pay for the game, the whole roster, might as well enjoy it. So, okay, so the two moves that we are specifically using with Geras here is Dangerous Chronology. This thing is physical, right? But it does have a magic type attack with the second hit. So the forward 2-2 is actually magical, right? So you're able to get that magical slow effect so that you can really land this command grab easily with successive uses. As well, we are using the equipped ability Quicksand. So this thing is also a magic type attack, and we're really trying to take benefit of this slowdown effect to really land our moves. How do I get Tarkatan's Cannibal's Blade, says Geo Bros. Do check out my video, How to Farm Consumables. The last method on there should be helpful. Hey Dave, any special reason for using level 3 slow going? Well, it's not even really required to run level 4. I only have one level 4 slow going, and I'm using it in one of these builds. But I think that you can use level 1 just fine as long as you're using Natural 20. Natural 20 guarantees that effect to 100%. So really it doesn't matter if you're using level 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so let's take Geras again here. I really do enjoy him. Oh, ouchie. That move, even though it has increased radius, it is directable. But even if you whip it, you get that fancy crushing blow, which is very nice. Oh wow, Geras. It's lovely that that move is also armor breaking, so that you're able to just be safe whenever you're facing an opponent with armor. Ah, ouchie! Ah, ouchie, he got me! Ooh, that laser. That laser looks so wonky when you jump through it.
Finish him.
Yay! Yay, so the brutalities are pretty easy to pull off with Geras, and I don't think you should use the lethality augments so much with him, mainly because you're able to do all of this crazy damage, live through it, and mind you, I'm using Crazy Pain. With Crazy Pain, you are taking more damage, but it doesn't really feel like that much with Geras' Jinsei Essence augments. But yes, this dangerous chronology combo, pretty easy to get the brutality, just tap up, which is nice. The other one is Quicksand, and with the Quicksand, you just have to land 3 in the match, which is pretty easy to do with Geras. So sometimes using the locality, it's just not appropriate, mainly because you're able to do so much damage. Now, let's say you are in a situation like Lucky Towers, you might want to take off the Crazy Pain and throw on the locality. That is the place to use them. But today we're just looking at co-op. Really, I do encourage you to try out these builds and try them out in different situations. They are super powerful even for stage 6. So let's take along here Kung Lao, because this is the other one that we've got here for today. So Kung Lao is relying on a similar concept here as these other builds. So what we're trying to do here is to go for his fancy attack, this thing. So, the triangle square, the 2-1 attack with, Kung Lao, it is a magic type attack, so it allows you to get the slow down effect on your opponent. As well, you've got a bunch of like fisty attacks and a kick at the end. It's just a lovely combo string with Kung Lao. So the good thing too about this is that you also get a brutality off of it. So here we go, off the top. So if you have this brutality with Kung Lao, you can get a fancy lucky brutality with this fancy combo string. But we are going to be using the same ideas, using the armor to get a punish, get the slowdown effect, and then get a brutality.
Now you do.
Oh boy. Really skin too for Kung Lao. Oh my god. Okay, so the brutality happened really quickly there, but having that armor really does allow you to get that move off just easier. But the idea here is that even if the locality does not trigger so quickly, you're able to get the fancy brutality by living through the match, if you need to, which I think is important with any of these locality builds. You you have to plan for the event that the build will not trigger the luckality, because there's always that possibility, unless your name is like Rambo and then you've got like 120 shots available to you in one hit. But I think like planning for the worst outcome, this is important too. Okay, so wow, Kung Lao. Let's do this again. This is great. I really do enjoy all of these builds. They are really training wheels builds. They are requiring you to look for the punish and to land the attacks. So this is the best place to keep Kung Lao with this build. Keeping him in the corner allows you to land your attacks against the opponent a lot easier. As well, they can't roll away, they can't get up. If you take a look at Collector's gauge, he has none. All of his gauge is gone. Whee! So even if you do the fancy long combo string, you can still trigger the brutality if you're lucky enough off of the first 2 hits. But even if you're not able to land the brutality quickly, the build is still meant to keep you alive through the rest of the match. So really trying to look for the punish is important here, because we're trying to use that armor to land the combo string. Whee! Whee! Oh no, so he has armor here. So that's tough when he's got the armor. Ouchie! Ouchie! Ah, the armor! Ah, ouchie! He's got me! He's trying to hurt me so much. So yes, having him in the corner with that armor modifier is not fun. I forgot about Kung Lao's armor break. There we go. Ow! There we go. Wow, so, alright, so yeah, when you do come across an opponent with their armor up, knowing the armor break for a character is important. So Kung Lao's armor break is his challenge drop. Forgot about that for a second. But yes, even if you're not able to land the fancy brutality right away, the build is meant to take you through the whole match, the whole situation. So okay, so let's take a look at the augments for Kung Lao. Let's see what is this craziness that's going on. And I feel like in the hands of like more capable people, because I am not a Kung Lao main, I am not a Fujin main, I am not a Geras main. In the hands of someone more capable, you should be seeing even greater effect than I. But yes, we are relying on this natural 20 and slow going effect. This thing is slowing down the opponent with that 2-1 attack. That initial 2-1 hit is slowing down the opponent. So really, natural 20 and slow going is allowing you to slow down the opponent and get that punish or counter more effectively. The other thing that we're using here is armor clad and in good repair. This allows us to get our armor back as long as we land the hit. If we land the whole combo string, the whole 2-1, 2-1, 2-4, or something like that, there's a lot of button mashing that's going on there. If you land the whole thing, you're able to regen your armor so that you can go in for another attack, which is really what allows you to get the momentum with this build, or a lot of these builds that we're looking at here today. Armor clad and in good repair, plus natural 20 and slow going. This is giving us really the best usage out of these combo strings with these characters. As well, we've got here pumped up, which is just giving us more life, as well as luckality, level 4. Now, you could swap out like pumped up I think another good option here would be Fast Healer if you've got it. This thing is Elder ranked at level 4. Same goes for Pumped Up, but they both accomplish the same idea, just giving you more health or health regen so that you're able to live through the whole match. So with this balance of like defensiveness plus slow going plus the easy lucality, you're able to get through a lot in the game. But we've got the fancy Jinseis, which I think is important to note what we are doing here. We've also got Hat Trick and Hard Hat. These are mythic ranked Jinsei Essence augments. This one gives you armor against any overhead attack, which is nice, comes in handy. But you've also got here level 4 Hat Trick. Now, with the 2-1 attack, you are using your hat, which absorbs the victim's gauges, right? Every time you use this combo string, you're stealing 20 of the victim's gauges, which is nice, but you're really able to seal the deal with level 4 pressure point. So once you steal the opponent's gauge, you can make sure that they can't regen gauge by dropping their regen rate by 400%. This is an Elder Jinsei with Kung Lao, but it's really nice against pretty much any opponent. The ability to take away their gauge and make sure that they can't regen it back is really powerful, prevents the opponent for really going for like anything like a punish or a counter or a get up or a roll or a breakaway or using an interactable. Like, this is super powerful with Kung Lao, and I feel like this one particular combo string highlights all of these augments very well. So yes, not having some sort of like really way to make this unblockable with these combo strings, we are really relying on the armor and the long animation to really get through the match. Okay, so wow, I really do enjoy this Kung Lao one though. It makes me want to play Kung Lao. So really trying to look for the punishes here. He blocked me. Whee! So, having the opponent in the corner is nice here, especially in this beginning part of the match. But when that modifier comes around with the armor, that's not going to be so hot. Yay! Yay! Oh wow, so yes, really trying to get all of these fancy brutalities with all of these characters. This is my goal. This is really what I'm trying to explore here. And I think like these 3 different characters, they're 3 different ways of like really trying to stay upon the opponent and looking for counters and punishes. This stuff is really super helpful for Combat League. So I really hope you try it out. I hope you let me know what these builds work like for you. But I think like I do quite enjoy the Fujin one. The Fujin one is just, I think, amusing. I love the brutality. I love the animation that you get with his special command grab. This is like fancy. Plus you've got all of the gauge. Oh wow, yeah. That's so nice. Yeah, I think I enjoy Fujin the most. He's so cute. Fujin's so cute. Okay, so, but let me know which one you enjoy most, because I think they're all pretty nice. Okay, so cool how he lows his head for the hat to get it back. Yes, Yuri, I love that his hat just, like, is gone for most of the animation. That's a lot of fun. What main MK character are you? I am a Jade. I'm totally trying this Kung Lao one. First move, brutal. A. Yes, I know. First move brutals are fun, but yeah, I think making the builds to be defensive enough to survive through the whole match, I think that's important. So yes, I'm really happy with how all of these builds turned out. I would say like probably like I enjoy Fujin the most, but I think the most powerful is Geras. I think anyone who wants to learn how to play Geras, you should try out his augments because Geras has a lot of easy crushing blows. A lot of easy crushing blows, and they do massive damage. Okay, so, wow, thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. God bless you. Please don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment after the video goes up. Really helps out with the channel. Plus, I love to know what you guys are saying about these builds. What builds would you like to see in the future? Would love to know. But don't forget to check out my Twitter, my Twitch, my Discord, as well. Special thank yous to Plague Doctor, who just joined today as a jackrabbit. Oh wow. Yes, do consider joining the Jaded Bunny family because it helps out with every. We would not be doing this were it not for you, my friends. So thank you to those in the family, my mini bunnies, Chris and Joshua, my bunnies, Roscoe, Vasco, Alina, Dreaded Jones, Eugene Krabs, Atomic X-Fire, Dante, Caleb, Champion, Thomas, Jackson, Cody, Shane, Erdem, Robert, Yuri, Whiskey Baylor, Lofi the Loaf, Canyon, Andre, Jason, Madrill, Will, Marky, the Hakaishans, Terrence, Gabe, Snoopy's channel, David, and Eric. Oh no, Gabe is now Jackrabbit. Forgot about that one. My rabbits, Queen Melina, Sean, Ryan, Jason, Ryan, JJ, Jenny, Honest Evo, A Misanthrope, Alan, and the Joker. My Jackrabbits, Cider, Mike, and Joel, and now Plague Doctor. Do check them out from my featured channels tab on the YouTube. That would be super cool. As well as my elite rabbits, Ragnar and K-Juice. You can find them too on the featured channels tab. That would be super amazing. But yes, really, thank you, my friends, for joining along. Really, if you're here at this part, I think you know what happens next. Okay. All right, give me a second. Joker breaks a game, Roscoe singing, Ragnar loves to maim, Devorah's stinging, Snoopy's join the fam, my heart's ringing. Joel, these are my secret wishes. Yuri birthday feast with his missus. Alan gets augments with my kisses. 2 Daves in the gang. When we play, we use razor rings. Watch me run away with Melina's bite and Cider Mike. We're just sparring and Jade's going under. JJ, roll those dice, let's have a fight. Dreaded Jones hit the spot, don't you know we're just sparring? Marky Mark, Fujin's hot, don't you know we're just sparring? Tee. Do you know the song? Lol. Okay. Wow. Okay. I got the song immediately. Lol. Plague Doctor. Lol. Okay, so, wow, OMG. Thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. I hope you have a fabulous time with Mortal Kombat 11. There's just so much to explore, so much to discover, and yes, this game, it's just so intriguing. I hope you love it too. But really, I'm praying for all of you to be rolling in that time crystal. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.